Dude,
Best show ever!
best show ever. Week 6 of the 23 season, man. Oh, let's
Best
do this
show
thing. Dude. Oh, we are back.
I gotta tell you, there's nothing like the best show ever, man. Nothing like the best show
ever.
Yep.
Absolutely. Hey,
Come on in for some pre-picks, everybody.
there you go. There you
Come
go.
on in for some winners.
Oh my gosh! I mean, last week was fun.
a good week.
Especially when we're winning.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier when we're winning
this is not. I had a strong week, but
Yeah.
I hit 2 absolutely massive duds. I mean, it's one thing to lose a couple games.
Yeah.
But I took the Patriots.
You only lost 4 games.
I know, but I took
out of 14. You only lost 4.
And I took the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And that is that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And so, when it comes unacceptable, all right, my season turned around last year when somebody out there in our community basically jumped on board and he said, you guys got to do better. All right. So I want to welcome my friend to the picks board.
There you go.
My buddy Igor.
Igor.
Who called me out last year. And all he was saying was, you guys got to do better. And that was when my season turned around.
Igor does a great job of challenging Carl all the time.
He's the man.
Just because he's looking at your record, he knows you could do well, and man, he is your guidance counselor.
I do not have an off week when it comes to Igor, man. I don't have an off week.
Not at all.
Yeah, it was a good week, but boy, we had some
well,
blunders. So I had to tweak the algorithm, but rock and roll.
Yeah, you're tweaking it every week. So hey, everybody, you got Carl, you got Doug, you have Brimm Sports. It is week 6.
Week 6.
It's a week 6 show. I mean, that means we're beyond the quarter point of the season.
Do you know what that means? The quarter point?
What's that?
Now we know
everything.
This is so easy now. Last week was still a little tough. Now though, now,
all right,
we know everything.
Let's talk about it.
Let's share with the Fire community everything we know.
That's right. Okay. Hey everybody, thank you for liking the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. We had a bunch of subscribers. Like I said last week, I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we are rocketing up.
Let's go.
Brimm is rocketing up there.
Right now, what they just did, they just took the click and they let's get to the picks, guys.
Absolutely. Let's get to the picks.
Honestly, we do that. We give. I don't know anybody that goes out that gives every single game for free and consistently has winners every single
Absolutely.
week. So
Absolutely.
There's something to be said for that.
What do you say about this?
It
right
is.
there?
I mean, the bottom line is that this is a serious handicapping show. Okay, I know. Listen, you turn us on. You see these goofy dudes down
here.
With it, look, we got all the high tech graphics and we've got everything going. But listen, at the end of the day, the only thing we do is we pick winners.
That's right. Okay, now talking about that, Carl, 10-4 last week, dude. 10-4.
I can't get over the Niners or the Patriots and the Cowboys. Like I swung and missed. I really did on those two.
See, I love that because you were 10-4. Most people would be jumping up and down and all that.
Not on those misses.
No, you're just going.
I think the Dallas game hurt me hard because I was really.
You were all over them. You were all over them.
It was so dumb looking back on it. But.
I had a nice 8-6. I'm always happy when you get above 500.
Listen,
we're both above 500 for the season. All our Broncos, he took the curse on pretty well.
He sure did.
He at least broke even. But he is leading overall. Kool-Aid pick came through, man.
Yeah, Kool-Aid pick hits again, 3-2. So I want to see. Let me see those season records real quick. Because I want to point something out here.
Yeah.
The season point: 45-33, 42-36.
Yeah.
This is every game against the spread every week, guys.
Absolutely.
Okay, turn them on now. Do you want to talk about consistency?
Yeah.
Last year, this is about the point where Igor kicked me in the butt.
Yep.
All right. Last year, at this point, the quarter point, I was 41-39.
No kidding.
I was 41-39. You were 36-44.
Oh my gosh!
So you were off. You've got a big turnaround going. I'm ahead of last year.
You're ahead of last year.
Listen.
Oh man.
And here's the thing too. People like to say, Carl picked against one of his top 5 teams. Why would he pick against one of his top 5 teams? Man,
because
I'm picking against a spread here.
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay, I know. We know what we're doing. All right, we work hard at this. We know what we're doing.
We do.
We put a lot of thought in. We watch a lot of
Absolutely.
films, and we pay a lot of attention to what Vegas is doing, what the public is. We pay a lot of attention
Yeah,
to these things.
we do.
I lost 127 games I got wrong last season.
That's right.
127 games I picked wrong.
And you get 157
I got 157 right. You think I'm
Absolutely.
going to get twisted up over one game? Besides the Dallas, like I
Besides
missed
the
those two,
Patriots,
but
Dallas.
like yeah, like
That's
listen,
right.
this is a long season. And we're here to give you winners week in, week out, every single week. If they haven't skipped ahead already to the
No, they didn't skip it. Okay. Hey, look at this. Last week, Carl was in for it, but Graham McLaren 11-3.
Man,
I mean,
killed
what
it.
do you want to do there? A bunch of other 10-4s. You got Drew Lock, Dominic in there, Harrison Weaver. I mean, you got a bunch of people at 9-5 in that. Me at 8-6. I don't even show up at this leaderboard because it was so good. Overall, all out Broncos is still up there, man. But look who is climbing the chart. Look who is. I'm going to go back to this.
Yeah.
Look at it, says Carl right there. You're
nice
just
prop.
rocketing.
That's a nice prop.
Yeah, no, dude, you are really picking it up. He's looking at me like, "What did you bring a rocket for?"
So, no, we're getting there. Okay,
everybody.
this isn't. I don't do this by accident. Okay, I don't put my picks in after the games have
No,
played. We
no,
are putting
no.
our picks in
No.
on Wednesday, right? When there's still some things up in the air in question,
Yep.
and I don't get to pick them. I don't get to change them before game day, right? But hey,
So
I'll stick with it.
Bunch of people still above 500. I'm in that list in there too. So you can see Grant McLaren again. I mean, he moved up nicely. So a lot of people there, dude. Okay, you get all
This
over
is what I
yourself
take my pride in. Yeah,
about the Cowboys and the Patriots, but look at this.
this is a big deal.
Nailed it.
I love,
Absolutely
and I
nailed it.
love when the team comes through. When the people out there put their 3-team parlays out there. If you this is your first time watching the show, you've got this far.
Yeah.
You're going, what am I watching? Okay, because that happens. I'm sure that happens.
It
all right?
does.
But here's the deal: what you are watching is, if you look into our comments, we have really, really smart people.
Oh yes,
Putting 3-team parlays out there
Absolutely.
that are hitting week in, week out. So I'd say go there, find some gold. It's gold.
It's gold. It's gold
Jerry.
right there.
It's
That's
gold.
right. Yeah, look at everybody else's. Okay, so Tua, Drew Lock, Taz the Machine. Everybody nailed the 3-team parlay. Nice job, everybody. And keep up those 3-team parlays. Survivor pick.
Dang, Arizona.
Ping and I are still alive. The Lions, the Bengals, kept us going, man. We're just going to keep on going to that. We have a total of 13 people left out of 52, which is a pretty big number, actually.
Dang, Arizona.
It's pretty good. Last week it was Washington that took a couple people out. So, yeah, I mean, that's...
That was the Bears game.
man.
I think I took the Bears to win that game.
It was. Okay, so we don't want to spend a ton of time on this.
No.
It's a quarter point of the season. We're past the quarter point. So let's just kind of a quick synopsis of what's going on with the season.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Let's start out. Who's your best team?
Oh, San Francisco. Clear. They
Here, I'll
showed
let you
me
show your
more.
top five.
Here's my top five if we want to jump there. I'm going to
Yeah.
go San Francisco. I'm going to go Miami, even though they've hit all their goals for the season.
Yeah.
They wanted to hit all their goals by 5
Yep.
weeks in.
Yep.
You heard me. I just piggybacked his joke. Right? I just wanted to.
Go ahead.
We do
go
pay
ahead.
attention to what's going
That's
on.
right. That's right.
Listen, I've got the Lions at number 3. They are solid. Kansas City number 4, and I do have the Bengals ahead of the Eagles. I am going to tell you though, this team is like nothing I have
So they're the
seen
best team.
in years.
They're the best team. We both dropped the Bills off because of their horrible performance. I think.
Well,
last
Bills,
week.
like I put the Bills on and they lose. I take the Bills off and they win. I mean, I don't know what you want from me, Bills Mafia. I really don't know what you want from me. I'm not going to hate on them this week right now, but because I don't know what to do with them. Because that was, I think they were the ones where put Carl's one of his top 5, then picked them to lose. Because I was right, because I knew what.
Because you weren't getting showing the Bills any love. You finally do, and then they blow it. It's all over like that.
Yeah.
So I know you got me about Jacksonville.
I don't know why you. I mean, look, they. I mean, I don't see how they're in the top 5, but I mean, what?
No, they're outside of the top. They're near the top 5. Okay,
That's
they're
where I've got the
clawing
5-0
top
defending NFC championship.
All right, worst team.
outside.
Who's the worst team? Just give me a team you think is the worst team. Is it the Bears?
It's the
Is
Broncos.
it Arizona Broncos?
The Broncos.
That's a good pick.
They came back and snuck past the Bears in that game. There's a lot to like right now with the Bears offense.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I felt that coming, and I saw some metrics that saw that coming. The algorithm was all about them. And
most surprising team. Do you have like a most surprising team there?
I mean, I didn't expect San Francisco to be this good. That could go a lot of different ways, though.
Texans
Surprising.
and Colts for me.
Oh, there you go.
Texans and Colts.
Listen, C.J. Stroud is a ride.
And then I'm going to say
He's
for
a
Anthony
quarterback.
Richardson.
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Well, I just don't know if he'll ever be able to stay healthy. He might ever finish an NFL game.
He's got to learn to stay in the pocket.
I don't understand.
I mean, but But both of them,
Stroud and the
Colts.
Texans are probably the most surprising because I'm telling you, that
Yes.
division right now, that division is up for grabs. So the Colts are surprising. To me.
Yes.
Anybody can win that division.
They can.
And to me, it's not like the NFC East days when it was the garbage,
Yep.
who was the worst of the worst.
Yep.
I think the Texans are a tough out. I think the Colts are a tough out. I think Jacksonville's a tough out. I
Yep.
mean, and honestly, on any given Sunday, Tennessee's a tough out, to be honest.
Okay, completely. Is there a disappointing team that's disappointing you
the
so far?
Vikings are pretty. Like I think
Vikings?
they probably went
Yep.
into the season with fan expectations.
They
right?
did. They
So-
did. I mean,
I don't know if they're disappointing me. Arizona losing to the Giants was disappointing to me.
I want to say the Bengals, but it's not fair. The Bengals are going to bounce
No, the
back.
Bengals are
They're
responding just
disappointing,
fine.
but they're bouncing back.
I don't
Okay.
even like they played through a Burrow injury, and I think they are starting to click. I don't know if I
they're,
would
they're getting healthy at the right
What
time.
about Baltimore? Is Baltimore? What about
Baltimore?
the Browns?
I
The Browns
would
are
agree
battling
with you on
injury,
that.
but here's the thing with Baltimore is
Yeah.
to me, Lamar Jackson is exactly who I've said he is.
You've been on that the whole time.
You know, look, he can play. He can play. Look, the guy. I'm not questioning the guy being an amazing athlete. He's an incredible athlete. Jesus, but when it comes down to it, can he win football games? Can
Yeah.
he drive them down and win a football game?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He's garbage.
Okay.
Big plays, everything else. I
Any
got too
top
much to say
rookies?
today.
Any top rookies? Okay.
Well, Stroud.
CJ and Anthony. I think Bijan
Bryce,
Robertson's
I don't know.
been doing
I
that.
didn't like Bryce coming into the season. I don't know how Bryce is going to be an NFL quarterback. I really don't see that playing out well for him.
Puka Nakua.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
been
mean,
fantastic,
wide
right.
receiver. I mean, you've got that Devon Archer, the running back for the Dolphins. Unfortunately, he's out. Unfortunately, he's hurt.
He's out. So Bijan Robinson hasn't played. What about Sam Laporta? Oh my God.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Lions are fantastic.
Real quick, any coach on the hot seat that's at the quarter season? I think it's Josh McDaniels. I'd get rid of him right now.
Yeah.
I'm a Raider fan. I'd get rid of him
You
immediately.
were getting ready to get rid of him
Absolutely.
after week 1. So.
What
Yeah,
about,
well, I might be
mean,
on your homegrown. I don't
He's-
understand what happened to Dallas. They really let me down.
They just make goofy calls, is what they do, and it's all homegrown. It's all homegrown. So, all right,
I mean,
enough of that.
we're gonna have to-
Enough people have clicked all over the place.
They have.
You know,
We're gonna
they're
have to
waiting for
fly
this part, right?
through this
go.
part to
Let's
get it
go then.
done.
All right.
So-
You let us know who you think is the best team, worst team, most disappointing team, most surprising team. Yeah, let us know who you think.
Tell me about me having the Bengals over the Eagles in my top 5, right? I've got the 5-0 Eagles defending NFC championships are outside of my top 5.
Okay, round back from last week. I'm going Ravens. Ravens for all the things you said. We don't even have to say it because you said it already. They just disappoint. They can't finish a game. It's all the Ravens.
The way the Cowboys showed up. I get losing
Wait a minute, the
a
Cowboys
game.
showed up?
The way that, yeah, exactly. Good point.
Who said the show?
Right?
They showed up.
I mean, there was so much hype going into that game. You just got completely destroyed. And you know what? Dak played awful. And I should have seen that come in, and I didn't. I backed them.
You backed them hard and heavy, too.
I've been all over them.
Okay, let's get on to week
Let's
6.
go. Come on,
picks.
let's
Okay,
go.
ready. Okay. Broncos, just we talked about.
I know, they're so
Most
bad.
team. The Chiefs by 10.5. Going to Arrowhead.
At Arrowhead.
That is tough.
Swift might be there. I don't know if she's going to be there.
Igor, we're going to start with Igor here. I mean, Igor, you're on the clock now, dude. You are on the
feel
clock.
like Igor is like challenging me
And-
to really do better.
And I think that Igor is right about this one. I know
I
10.5 is a ton of points.
Yeah, and I
Right.
have no idea how the Broncos will be in this football game. Mahomes and, how's Kelsey doing?
Can a garbage team get garbage points?
Somehow, it ain't even be about garbage points. Denver's going to find a way to just drag this thing out, drag Kansas City through the mud, and find a way to be in this game. It's not my favorite play of the week, but Denver is going to be in the football game.
I hate giving up that many
Somehow.
points.
I can't explain it.
It's scary. But I'm going to go with you on that. Okay, the Ravens, who we just banged all over.
These are grown men with pride.
These are grown men with pride. I'll give it that to you. The Ravens take on the Titans. Titans are doing the same thing. Actually, this is an even team of teams doing the exact same thing all the time, right? I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think the Ravens, you talk about pride, they are the better team.
Well, they're the favorite.
They're the favorite.
Yeah, that's going to make them, the better team.
Igor says the Titans.
They are going to be one of my
All right.
favorites that I'm going to go with, too. I do like Lamar to try to bounce back here and get Baltimore a win. I don't see Tennessee trending in a positive direction, and I do see Baltimore winning.
So once again, he's allowed to pick the favorites. I'm not. I just wanted to.
Do you have the page with our records?
Okay, let's move on to the next game.
I mean, we could put that up.
No, that's okay.
After we run 7 in a row of you picking the favorite, then we'll talk. Because I guarantee here's another one.
Good point.
And I'm going to tell you what,
San
I don't know how this is
Francisco.
going to happen. We don't think Watson's playing. We're picking this game at 5.5. It's already at 7. So listen, we pick against the spreads that are on the ESPN app. That's what we're picking against,
You're
5.5.
right.
It should be a free winner. Take San Francisco all day. I'm going to say there's a somehow Cleveland finds a way to be in that football game.
I'm with you on that.
With or without Deshaun Watson, Cleveland's going to find a way to drag this thing up. Look at who San Francisco's playing. Just look. Just go look.
They haven't,
Just
except
go
for the
look.
Cowboys.
This game is trending to San Francisco. More points. You're going to get more points and more points as we approach the weekend. Nobody's taking Cleveland. I don't care who plays quarterback. Somehow San Francisco has not faced that defense yet. They are coming off a highly emotional game.
That's a good point.
This
That's
is
a good
still
point.
the NFL. I don't know how. Now remember, though, I did get 127 games wrong last year. So let's keep it moving.
Okay, the Seahawks taking on the Bengals. Bengals 3.5. It's in Cincinnati. They're flying across the country. I
That
think
has
Joe
proven to not
Burrow.
mean anything over the years.
I think Joe
but-
Burrow is getting healthy.
Yeah, Bengals are clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders right now. They are starting to show it. That was a big win on the road at Arizona.
It was a big win.
And they did it convincingly.
We'll say this about the Seahawks, though. They do score points. They do put up a lot of points. So this could be a 33-30 shoot. I hope it's a 34-30 shootout is what it is. That's what it comes down to. Talking about the team that's starting to pick it up.
God, the Saints
Saints
defense, yeah.
take on the Texans. I mean, this is a nice matchup. I mean,
Zigzagging me.
this
The
is a
Saints
really
are
nice.
zigzagging me too, and I'm on the wrong
Saints
side.
by 1.5. Okay, go ahead. I want to hear what you say about this.
Unless I'm on the wrong side of them, whichever way I go, I back them. I think their defense looks great. I go against them. I back them. I go against them.
Igor says the Saints.
You almost want to, just because of the way they dominated the Patriots, and I tried to find a reason for the Texans and Stroud to win this game, and the Saints defense, I keep coming back to them getting it done.
You know what? This is really fun. This is really, really cool because
I mean,
I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to go with the Saints.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And what I mean by a change is I was going to go with the Jaguars as my Kool-Aid pick. I'm changing. I'm making this pick. I'm making a change right here, and I am going with the Saints as my Kool-Aid pick.
So your guaranteed lock that
My
you've been
guaranteed
studying,
lock
losing
is the
sleep
Saints.
over,
Absolutely,
studying,
it's the Saints.
and
It's
you're
the Saints.
changing the guaranteed lock pick on the fly.
On the fly, right there.
Okay. All right. That's been winning. That's the one we got to hit, guys. If there's one thing you should be able to count on, is you should be able to take the Kool-Aid pick and win.
I heard your dissertation. You said the defense. The defense is what got me. And that's what told me right there.
Yeah, but
okay.
we're also back and forth. So this is the
It
week
is
where
true.
they
They go down. That's right. Okay.
All right.
Panthers take on the Dolphins. Dolphins by 13.5. The Dolphins did lose their running back. I mean, they go to Mostert now. I think he is the lead.
It's just like,
okay,
that's gonna matter.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
They still the track team. The question is 13.5 points.
Again.
Wait, okay. Igor is saying the Dolphins.
Somehow Carolina is going to grind this thing out. So listen, I'm going right here. I got 3 games that really I'm going with Carolina, I'm going with the Browns, and I'm going with the Broncos. I at some point these teams got to show up and play in the NFL, and I think Carolina's going to have a good game plan. They're going to throw short passes. They're going to control the clock just like they did.
You know what? I'm going to go with you on that, just because they're getting better. They've learned. Bryce Young has got more reps underneath his belt. I mean, it's just the points. 13.5. I can't give up 13.
The problem is Sunday night when we're going, how did I not pick San Francisco? How did I not pick Miami? How did I not do this thing?
Happens all the time, dude.
And I'm going to roll with it again. So.
Okay, I can't wait to hear what people say about this one. I mean, 13.5 points. How do you give
They
up?
can say what they want. Comment. Please comment. Like, if you want to comment, tell us. Yeah, go ahead.
Not going to change your picks.
Maybe we'll set a record for comments this week. Tell us how horrible our
they are,
picks
right?
are.
All right. Hey, remember.
Hey, you didn't pick the favorite.
Subscribe to the show. Let's get that back in.
Yeah.
All right. Washington takes on Atlanta. Washington's looking putrid. Falcons by 2.5. I think it's the Falcons all the way on this one.
Yeah.
Igor says Washington.
Igor's
but-
right on this one. Washington wins this game.
Seriously?
Washington wins this game. That 2.5 don't matter. Washington
Oh,
is
they're
winning
on the
this game.
road. It's in Atlanta. It's in Atlanta.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
forgetting that
it's-
Atlanta's not very good.
They're better by 3 points than Washington is what they are.
I
That's a
love
good
this
point,
game.
though.
I love this game. I love Washington.
Okay. Vikings. What do we do about the Vikings? Just absolutely. I mean, they don't have a Jefferson, right?
Right.
They get all the Cousins drama, and that is he going to be traded or not? I think that gets.
Justin Fields is playing well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Vikings by 2.5. Justin Fields is playing well. Justin Fields is starting to look like a quarterback. I'm going to go with the Bears.
Minnesota is not going to stop throwing the ball over the field.
No.
We are forgetting that the Bears do not have a defense, and Minnesota will outscore the Bears if that becomes a scenario. The Bears cannot stop anybody.
It's outside. It's on grass.
That's fine.
That,
Doesn't mean anything.
that is the uniting factor right
It's
there.
an old wives'
Justin
tale.
Fields is going to run the ball,
It's an
control
old
the
wives'
clock.
tale that drives the public to bet on a certain team, and the public's betting on the Bears. They're coming off that shiny object. Oh, look what the Bears did against Washington! Ho, ho, ho!
All right,
The Vikings are going to win this game by probably a lot.
all right. Colts take on the Jaguars.
Bears are now threatening for the NFC Central. Oh my God, they're so good.
Okay, so obviously by me originally
Yeah, that
saying
must be your Kool-Aid pick.
it
right?
was my former Kool-Aid pick, so I'm going with the Jaguars. They did a nice job against the Bills last week.
What about the travel back, Doug? You always talk about the travel.
That is a factor.
They've been in England for 2 weeks. Now they're going to come back and have American food. And
That fatty, caloric,
they
American
picked
food.
up the accent while they were over there. I mean, they're going to come back and acclimate to America.
That is true.
I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with them. I do like the Colts.
Igor likes the Colts.
I do like the Colts. I do like Gardner Minshew, but I think this is one where this is a big division game. Jacksonville's got to show up. You've got to start to take some dominance in the division.
Jonathan Taylor should be playing, but it's offset by with Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville's just a good team. They're just a good team. I should have made them the Kool-Aid pick. I don't know why I switched over. I should have kept them as the Kool-Aid pick. Okay, whatever. All right.
I don't really like that lack of confidence going out to the fans. It makes me uneasy.
You know,
It's all about the delivery.
that's right. There wasn't a lot of confidence. It was still yellow. I still went with the yellow team.
I can
right?
come in 2-12 and I'm going to come out like I'll never miss a game. Delivery, man.
Actually,
Delivery.
he makes a good point about that.
They're not
He
even
makes a
listening.
good
They've already zipped to the end, to the last board.
All right, the Patriots take on the Raiders. This is a team, two evenly matched horrible teams. Is what they
Exactly.
said. Two evenly matched horrible teams. The only differentiating factor is that it is in Las Vegas. I'm going to go with the Raiders. You could go the Patriots. The Raiders have not scored 20 points all season long. The Patriots have scored 20 points once, and then they were shut out, and they had another time they had only 3 points. This is two evenly matched teams. Should be a good game, is what I'm saying.
Well, I always
Should be a
like
good
to
game
give
to
3
watch.
points and a hook in an
That's-
evenly
that's-
matched
yeah.
game. I always like to lay that extra hook.
Yeah, no. This is just my Raiders. Fire McDaniels right now. Just say it. You know, I'm on that bandwagon.
Well, if they win this game, they might do that.
They might do that. There you go. Absolutely. Okay, Lions.
God, they're good.
Shh. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
No, here's my
Don't
prediction:
drink
the
the
Lions
Kool-Aid.
are going to probably go 13-3. They're going to win their division. They're going to win a playoff game. They're going to be looking so good. They're going to go out to San Francisco for the NFC Championship game, and they're going to lose 41-10.
Absolutely whacked. They take on the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, what do you want to say about the Buccaneers? I like what they're doing. Lions by 3.5.
Yeah, I like the Lions to keep that hunger about them. They're coming
Yep.
off a big win. I don't like when the confidence starts to get a little overblown.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Campbell's kept that in check. He's done a really
He's
nice job
doing a
with
good
that.
job of it.
And you just took care of somebody you should take care of. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be a war. They're going to be lucky to get out of there with the win. I hope they do, but I got to take
I
Tampa.
hope you're wrong about that one.
The algorithm says take Tampa.
I hope you're wrong about that one. It is in Tampa. That does make a difference. So they're coming off, I think they had the bye week last week.
Because they won
So-
I don't know their road win streak. It's really good. I heard it now. I knew it, and now it's slipping my mind. They're playing well on the road. They're doing everything right.
Yeah,
They're doing
yeah.
everything right. I just it's gonna be a hard fought game. Baker's playing well. Tampa's defense is playing well. They've got weapons. Lions have weapons.
I
Lions
hear
are
you.
good.
I hear you. Okay, they're
Should be a good
solid.
game.
They're solid. Okay, Eagles take on the Jets. Eagles by 6.5. It is in New York, so it's not a very far drive for the Eagles.
No. Yeah, but
The Eagles have not been impressing. They have not been impressing. These guys have been picking it up.
Yeah,
the
that win
Jets.
against the Rams was better, but no, I think the Jets win this game.
You think
Jets win.
Jets win?
Jets win.
Okay, I'm going to go with you on the Jets. I'm going to pick a dog.
Yeah, good,
There
that's
you
a
go.
good pick. I like it.
And then Igor says the Eagles, but I think that they get it. I think the Eagles win the game, but the Jets are going to get it within. I mean, they're actually starting to pick it up. They're looking like a better team. Okay, Cardinals take on the Rams. Rams by 6.5.
Yeah. No, I'm not
Yes.
taking the Rams to cover 6.5. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take I'm going to take a bad team to cover almost a touchdown. You should have learned this in many of the other games. This spread right here, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5. You're asking a bad team to cover that? No, not happening. Arizona probably wins that football game.
You know, the way that the Rams have been playing, they looked really crappy last week. I mean, they did not play well at all. Oh, you know what? I was leaning Rams. You talked me into this. You talked me into that. The 6. Wait a minute, they're missing James Conner. You think that makes a difference?
No, the backup's good. Yep.
Okay, all right. I just want to throw that out there.
Yep,
I mean,
he's
they're
good.
missing Conner. Okay. The Giants. What do we do about the Giants? Just talk about a dumpster fire right
know
there.
what to do.
These guys got hammered by the Titan or Jacksonville last week. Bills by 14.5. How do you give up 14.5 points?
I just am going to do it. So, Bills Mafia, I am going to take you to cover 14.5 because I just cannot believe how bad the Giants are, and I think this is it's a good medicine game for the Bills to just roll.
They are going to slap somebody, and it's going to be the Giants.
They're
going to take all their frustration.
You're going to make me change my pick is what you're going to do. By saying it so confidently because that is not how it goes.
That is the way it goes. It's life. You turn around and you slap the next person, right? It is what it is.
I'm really concerned now.
Okay. All right. The Cowboys take on the Chargers. Cowboys by 2.5. I don't see how the Cowboys are 2.5 favorites, especially on the road.
I know.
In Los Angeles, I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Either. Which that's all the more reason is that guess what? Vegas is smarter than me, buddy. The Cowboys are going to win that game, and they're going to win by more than 2.5.
No, it's the Chargers all the way. I'm taking the dog.
It's the Chargers all the way.
Dog.
Okay, it's the Chargers all the way. You know what we don't have is a post-game show. When we go back and we say where we were wrong. Like you could have had me talking about the Cowboys last week and how wrong I was, or the New England game. Or we could have all the games like of you talking about
what we need is to share the tax between you, Ping, and I during like Thursday and Sunday and Monday.
Cowboys win
it's
this
beautiful.
game.
All right, Carl's 3-team
let's go.
parlay.
I like it.
Let's go with it here, right?
I'm going to go Baltimore to cover that 3.5.
Baltimore.
Washington's going to win that game.
Washington.
Jets are going to win that game.
Jets. Excellent. Okay, we had the Kool-Aid pick. Survivor pick. I am still alive in the Survivor pick. Okay, so you got Baltimore, Washington, and the Jets. Okay, I'm still alive in the Survivor. I've been going back and forth about who I should pick. I'm just going to whip out. I'm going to take the most logical one because I want to keep on going here. So I did pick the Dolphins. I'm picking the Dolphins to win the game. Yeah, right. I'm picking them to win the game is what I'm doing. Even though I picked the Panthers with the points, I'm picking the Dolphins to win the game. Absolutely.
Oh, you think the Dolphins are going to cover the points? You should be worried about the Dolphins winning the game, but Carolina won the game. But, all right.
It's 13.5 points. Yep. Come on, it's 13.5 points.
So is that one.
That's
this, I don't know. All right.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Guys.
You can still go out to ESPN and join the ESPN group, right? We could still just join. We got the rest of the season to go ahead of us. This will be on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that sort of
just
stuff.
like it. Just like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you got this far and you want free winners.
Absolutely.
It drives me nuts. Everybody's selling all this information and we are out here every single week.
Every week.
With free picks.
Hey, subscribe to the show.
You're welcome.
Share it. Like it. Tell everybody about it.
You know what?
We want to get to 1,000. We want to get to 1,000, right?
We're on our way.
What do you say, Carl?
Hey, pick some winners.
All right. We'll see you. Bye.